Some Minnesota workers will be receiving a raise tomorrow. Minnesota will raise its minimum wage to $8 an hour tomorrow. As our Scott Sheehan tells us, not everyone is sure if raising the minimum wage is the right move for our economy.
Tomorrow's not just payday, but the first minimum wage increase for Minnesota in 10 years. The state will raise its minimum wage to $8 an hour, the first stop on its way to $9.50 an hour in 2016. However, some local businesses aren't sure if the raise is the right move for our economy.
Small business owner has lots of pressures, lots of expenses. They have a dream, they take risks, they put it all on the line. And so when a minimum wage increase comes down the line and they're faced with having to pay more, that puts extra added pressure on that business owner.
I think the most disappointing thing about that is that the idea that you can work full-time and still live in poverty and still have to have your hand out, I mean, I think that really crushes the incentive for hard work and for determination.
Although some believe the higher minimum wage will increase businesses' cost, others believe it will bring in more customers to the local businesses.
These people will benefit from that additional money. They'll spend all the money they have in their local economies, and their lives will be better for it.
Some local businesses disagree that all minimum wage employees deserve a raise because not all minimum wage employees make the same.
Legislators, everyone knew I'm all about it. I'm for the increase. They blew it, and they got it wrong when they did not implement what's called a tip credit in a lot of states, or an alternative minimum wage for servers.
Grandview Lodge says their servers make between $15 and $25 an hour, and they don't need the wage increase. They also say they have to pay the government in tipped wages about $100,000, and they wish they didn't have to offer as high of a minimum wage.
This is not the tips themselves. This is our expense that we pay to the state and federal government on money that is counted as payroll, excepting when it comes time to calculate minimum wage. That's not fair. That is crazy talk.
The Department of Labor says Minnesota is one of 7 states that requires their businesses to pay their tipped employees minimum wage before tips. Scott Sheehan, Lakeland News.
Minnesota's next minimum wage increase is next August when it gets bumped up to $8.50 an hour.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.